Hello everybody and welcome back to Silksong. You might have noticed that we are back at my original file with, the cursed child ending achieved. And since I usually take a day or two break just because, well, just because it kinda sucks not to. Mental breaks are important for your health. Always remember to take some, basically. There isn't anything I can really say about it. It's just what it is. Mental breaks are important and, well, you should probably take them. If you ever feel like you need one. And yeah, Silksong is really fucking draining. On my mental energy, that is. You should probably always rest if you need it. As you can see, I'm using the Witch's Quest. Not to be confused with the Cursed Quest. Basically the same thing, except one half dead. And I must admit, I really like how it heals. Although I can admit that I'm sorry if I seem a little bit out of my caliber. I didn't really play for a while. With me taking the constant breaks, it does come with a little disadvantage of, well, getting slightly rusty. You may be asking, why the hell are you visiting the same bench 20 times? And well, Eva, working pretty much like, what's her name?
Nesvir?
Doesn't really matter. Basically, I get all of my silk back, which is kinda important, Well, not necessarily end of the world when I don't get it. It's better to actually have your silk, especially with dream bosses. I also like that dream bosses don't actually consume any of your tools. Basically, if you are in a dream, you wouldn't really lose your physical equipment. Which makes sense. And, saves me on resources. Because those bosses seem actually hard as fuck to beat. Come on then, big guy. I got to tell ya, the Witch's Crest heal is fucking OP as hell. And I'm not telling it just because I like the Witch's Crest. With the theatrical mirror and a few other healers, it actually becomes offensive healing. It heals in reverse. We have found healing in reverse. Witch's Crest heals in reverse. And with it actually being already offensive type of healing, with you needing to, you know, be close so the tentacles can grab enemies nearby and beat the shit out of them. You might as well slap on more healing charms. It makes for a fun little crest. I half like it, half hate it. I also love my dice. As much shit as I say about it, it really does work wonders. I'm sorry if I sometimes pause the recording mid attack. Reflex, I suppose. There isn't any reason why I do it. Just dumb panic. Button mash. Button mashing. Ah, yes. Button mashing. Unfortunately, I am the bottom here. I'll die. Really? Alright then, big girl. She's a really good fighter. Well, was. I'm not saying she is still. Get up, Hornet, we have boss to fight. I mean, my choice of loadout is basically just Healing Frenzy. I could probably turn to Reserve Bind and Spool Extender instead of the poison. If I were to fully, you know, go with a heal yourself build. Maybe I can even put myself on Lifeblood. Wait, that ain't a bad idea. I can overdose the Lifeblood and achieve Godhood. And again, Lifeblood only heals one mask. Alright, now this is taking way too many times. And I gotta tell, the ability to neglect all damage, like Boulder Shell in Hollow Knight, is nice too. I would only like it if it didn't take all of my silk. I found Boulder Shell more, you know, useful in Hollow Knight because, well, you didn't use all of your soul during healing. You only used quarter? Really? I might wanna stick with something I'm actually somewhat competent at. Or I can try some different ones, like Hunter's Crest. I say, as I always use Hunter's Crest, I meant Beast Crest. It seems to be dealing the most damage. The only problem with it being, well, it doesn't have any blue slots. Meaning not much fun can be had with the builds. But it does kind of slap. Alright, that's enough. You must go. I gotta tell you, this is fun. She's a very good dancer, yes, and her moves are sharp as ever. I might wanna stick with something that can actually heal me with her being able to dodge. I feel like maybe with her dodging and shit like that, I would be much better off just using something else. Don't know what else. But I would figure something out. Okay, if Witch's Quest sucks ass, I suppose I can try Beast Quest. I very, and I mean very, very fucking rarely even consider using this one. Not because it sucks. Quite frankly, Beast Quest is really fun to use. It's just that, well, how can I actually put this? While it's really fun to use, it also kinda sucks ass. Not because the quest itself is bad. I am a firm believer that every quest is equal in the gameplay. I'm just not used to playing aggressively. I'm just not used to leaping into battle and taking heads. That's my issue. That being said, I'm willing to give it a try because, well, lifesteal seems a bit better than, you know, trying to heal and get your tentacles around enemies. And yes, it does sound as wrong as you think it does. But I gotta tell ya, this just is kind of fun. Just go in for the prey. Just the feel of you being an absolute fucking unit while using it is nice. It really does feel like you are the predator in that situation. And I like that. I like it. I might actually be able to do this with said Beast Crest. Can't believe that Beast Crest is actually working here. Holy shit, I'm gonna win with Beast Crest. Nah, this is fire. I have no issues against that. Okay, heal up. Basically, you have lifesteal, but you also get a damage buff. Because, well, you are the beast now. And with no tools, expanding, I can actually practice using Beast Crest. Without me actually, you know, fucking up and dying. As much as I like the addition of tools, alright, time to pop the pills and drinks. I like this quest. I usually don't use it because it's really aggressive. But it also has the highest DPS you can do with any quest. And well, it does miss the slots for actual good builds. it doesn't stop it from being a good quest. I'm having fun using Beast Quest. Especially when you can get those 2 extra slots for tools, you can at least slightly more customize it. What I also enjoy about the Beast Quest is like it feels animalistic in nature, which I know, like, no shit Sherlock, that's the point, but I still find it kinda nice. Feels right for someone who grew up in a deep nest. If you get what I'm saying. I am gonna have a shit ton of fun with the Beast Quest. I so rarely use it, but I feel like sometimes it's just best to switch your tactics. You can just keep fucking throwing your head into the wall and hoping for a different outcome. I feel like maybe it could use a slight buff. You know, like add 1 slot for blue charms. That's about all. Just let me play a little bit with the builds. Let me add a bit of poison or something. I'm not asking much. I just feel like the lack of actual equipment buffs. I should just get more aggressive. I am an animal, not a warrior. The more force and rage I put into my attacks, the better. I don't have to worry. And Beast Quest also has the nicest pogo. I know, people can shit on it, and well, it's justified. It's not the best pogo, but it does give you infinity frames in ways. No. It basically makes you immortal for a few seconds, which has a real shitty name that I cannot pronounce, as much as I would love to. It's actually kind of busted with how many frames you can get in the bullet. Basically, you don't take damage during the... And it has very complicated word that I just can't pronounce. I should just keep on swinging. There is no shame in playing. There is no shame in losing. I found there isn't much shame in anything if you know, just don't care enough. That being said, there's Void to be beaten. I am not a barrier, I am an animal, and I should fight like it. It's literally the whole point of the Beast Quest, to have very aggressive playstyle. And it should be used as such. Just be aggressive. During some bosses, Beast Quest becomes really nice. One more time for the road. I just wanna get through some of the bosses today. Just this dancer would be enough for me. She's really skilled. Also, I do wanna keep continuing my Hunter's Journal. I know, pretty usual stuff, you know, wanna finish the game. I waited 7 years to play it after all. That being said, I really like it. They crushed it out of the park. I might wanna... It's not the quest's fault. I just got a little rusty. I'm gonna go rest on the bench for a bit. I know it's not the quest's fault. I don't feel that bold to actually be using this one. Barb bracelet. That's basically a death sentence if you're unskilled enough. With that being said, I can definitely see why you would use it. It gives you more damage, but you also take more damage. It's very simple. And very useful too. The issue is that with the beast quest, I couldn't heal all the damage. And I know it would deal a shit ton of damage. I'm aware that Beast Quest would go well with it. The thing is, I couldn't heal back what I lost in one punch. If I were to use it, I just couldn't heal what I couldn't have. Okay. Her attack sounds the same, she just gets more faster. Do you see how fast the fight actually goes with the Beast Quest? If I were to press E... Yeah, I apologize, I have healing on F and needling on E. Those are very similar letters, and sometimes I just forget which is which. And that's usually when I pass and give it a few seconds. I know it's not that important, It's something I sometimes used to do with Hollow Knight 2, you know, accidentally heal instead of a casting spell, or the other way around. Alright, heal. Well played. To give her credit when it's due, she's a really good fighter. I really like how Hornet actually plays on a spider web. Which, if you don't know, is actually something spiders tend to do. Well, during mating calls, I suppose, is how you would call it. Spiders tend to string on their spider web, make some sort of sounds. Actually, some spiders can play on the guitar, because it's similar to spider web, and yeah, they basically just grab one end, calmly string on it, which is actually something spiders do. How do I know this? Well, I just have interest in shit ton of things nobody cares about. And since Hornet is a half spider, half worm, half god, and a half abomination to it, I feel like she... Okay, I shouldn't really call Hornet our abomination, but you know what I mean. Do you see how fastly my silk replenishes? And I also... Thing is, you should land your first hit at least. If you want that benefit of the heal on it. See how much damage you can actually deal with this quest? It's insane. I've been playing around with it for a little while myself. I'm used to using Hunter's Crest, you know. But that doesn't mean that Beast Crest is awful. In fact, all of the quests are fun in some way. Shaman Crest would be perfect for spellcasting. I already have a few more builds planned for them. I feel like Shaman Quest and the runes would go together really well. the damage this bitch does. Heal now. Please, mister. She's really tough to draw life from. It's not impossible. She's just a really good foe, and I can praise that as much as I want. In Hollow Knight, most bosses dealt 1 mask of damage. In Silksong, most bosses deal 2. Which is fine. On its own, you know, you have more movement options. You can avoid better. It doesn't feel unbalanced. But it's shit ton more harder than the original could ever be. I still... Alright, big girl. The Beast quest is fucking wonderful. Like, lads, this shit is fucking OP. I can't even explain to you how much I like it, if I tried. With that being said, I can admit that it's bit of a ass sometimes. I like all of the quests, with my most favorite being Hunter's Quest, which is what you see most of the video. You know, when I actually travel, I use it all the time. With balanced spell slots and, you know, just genuinely balanced. shears. She usually jumps to the left, depends where you are. He fucking pulled Michael Jackson moonwalk. I like those little glitches and bugs. I know they are gonna get patched up, but I really like the sillies. You know, something that isn't really hurting you. It's just a fun visual. Or if not a fun visual, definitely at least. If you missed, actually you would have missed it with the recording being fucked. I got a message there on the bench, and I don't know why. In the old recording, before I had to reload and fill you guys on what happened. Basically, I got a little message from somewhere. From where is past me, honestly, I don't know. That being said, this is really fire. I got to tell you, the Beast Quest is pretty fire. It's not that hard to parry. With Beast Quest, I should just play more aggressive. I shouldn't back away. I am there to hunt and kill, not to have a fair battle. There's no reason to dodge, just fucking go. She's the one dodging, I just have to keep pushing. Which is an awful message anyway about this game. If somebody tries to avoid you, do the reasonable thing and don't approach. Simple as. Well, unless they owe you money. I'm just saying. No is no, and many people don't really respect that. That doesn't mean that I should disrespect her patterns. Just because Beast Crest is most aggressive doesn't mean that you should be disrespecting what the opponent does. Like aggressive. See? Basically, you shouldn't disrespect your opponent's moves. But you also should be really fucking aggressive whenever you get the chance when using Beast Crest. It's much more aggressive crest in a playstyle, but that makes it more deadlier in the end. You just have to keep slashing away each time your foe is wounded. You are a beast, you are not trying to kill or have a fair fight. You are there to hunt her. I almost forget I had that. Or him. Highly depends on your foe. See how I just used it? Yeah, that's wrong. Don't ever do that. You should play more aggressively. Also, you really shouldn't undermine your opponent. It has to be more aggressive. Respect their moves and punish them whenever you are able to. It's basically how the Beast Crest works. And in case it doesn't work out, just practice. Sometimes you can just skip phases entirely. With enough fucking around, that is, you know. It does take time and energy and stuff like that. Also, I don't like how most bosses just yell and stun lock you. Especially when you have charged attack or something. In original Hollow Knight, not many bosses actually did stun lock you, and those who did, you would expect it. I suppose I can understand singer having a really high pitch. In which case, yeah, you would probably cover your ears. I hate high pitch voices. I don't dislike. Not a serious hate, just they hurt my ears. You know, I like nice, slightly gentle voices with a bit of anything but the high pitch. I mean absolutely high pitch. Ah, fuck. You didn't even let me heal, eh? I could use a charm that makes you scoop up more silk. Inject a band. Alright, bit more silk to be carried. I'm just saying what I would wish for, not what I get. That being said, I can definitely see myself winning with a Beast Quest. It seems like the best course of action. The dive actually helps get you close. It's a really good quest. I know I'm glazing it at this point, I'm just making it more appetizing than it actually is. But to be frank, it's a really underrated one. I don't see that many people use it. Now carefully back away. Come on, that should have counted me being enough. I just have to be more aggressive. And I also need to replenish my silk real quick. It's not a necessity per se, but hey, it does help. Yes, I know you can. I like how well Silksong is done. I love the game. Actually, genuinely love. I've been here for 1 hour, but I'm not pissed off. Well, I kinda am pissed off, but that's not Silksong's fault. A lot of stuff just has been happening, and none of it actually somewhat good. You know? There has been some family complications again. I feel like I'm in a fucking drama TV. But instead of a perfect life like in Truman Show, they're trying to fuck me up. I am actually gonna lose it. I've been recording for a whole hour, and while I don't really mind, you know, recording for longer sessions, I also don't really like it, if we are clear. Which I'm sure we are, you know. Apologies. I've been better, I've been worse. I really want to help rebuild Falun once again. I fucked up big time there. Like I really did. And I hope there is DLC or something for it. Don't know if that's still exists. Maybe it's even in the game, you know, doing quests to repair the town. It wouldn't really surprise me. Look at the damage Beast Crest actually deals. I am gonna fucking lose it. Okay. Alright. Fine by me. Poslední pokus. Tohle je poslední pokus, dámy a pánové. Oh. This is the last try, ladies and gentlemen. I know I sometimes switch to my native tongue. It's just... I can't express the fucking... I never was this pissed off in a while. And fight is officially on. I like Beast Crest a lot. Like I can shred through her health. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I genuinely cannot deal with this shit any longer. I might need to take a little break. And will report to you soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'm out of here. Have a pleasant rest of your night, day, and whenever. I cannot deal with this. Goodbye.